You know, I don't see Gina running this on her own. 100 to 1, she's got help named Timmons. I want you guys to play some 2-on-2 and see what you can find out about him.
Now, wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to be learning the ropes here, not some out-of-office assignment.
Well, consider yourself promoted. I want to see how you and Eleanor work together.
All right. I think we might just surprise you, buddy boy.
Well, I hope so. You see, Pearl here has been known to out-talk Keith Timmons, which is a staggering achievement in my mind. It makes me think maybe he can keep you honest.
Honest?
Yeah, as in no illegal searches, no excessive force. Your techniques may have made you a star player at Interpol, but they don't wash around here, so you keep an eye on her.
I think I can handle that. I may even use both eyes. What's that?
Instant lemonade. I looked for a can of tomato juice, but couldn't find one. Too bad.
What?
Well, it's the world's best hangover cure besides Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco, and bitters, which I'm sure you don't have.
No, those things just never end up on my shopping list. How did you become such an expert on hangover cures?
My brother's a connoisseur. He's been hungover in all the best places.
Ooh. Oh, I don't remember much about last night. But I'll bet I made a fool of myself.
No, you didn't.
Sometimes I just start talking about things. And I can't stop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't drink.
You didn't impose, Kane. You just talked. Some of the things you said really touched my heart.
Listen, I hate to interrupt.
No. It's all right.
You did say 9:30.
That's fine. Is there any news on the sale?
We're continuing to investigate everyone who might have had access to it, but it's a process of elimination. It does take time.
Time is something we don't have, Chris. You have no idea of the consequences if a drug this volatile falls into the wrong hands. I mean, if they try to sell it or distribute it in some kind of black market arrangement, thousands of people, thousands will be affected.
Doctor, I understand that it's not been completely refined yet, but are you convinced that it would be such a disaster if somebody took it?
Everything indicates that it can only be taken in small, minute amounts. The people who took it don't have that knowledge. They don't know that. So if people use it without any kind of guidelines, without any prescriptions, Cruz, it'll be chaos.
But I don't think you have a choice.
What?
Well, if we can't track the stuff down inside of, 24 hours, you're going to have to go public. You're going to have to warn people not to try any new antiviral medication unless they know exactly what they're getting. That's the least you can do.
I told you about Sue Lee.
Yes. Now I think I understand why you wanted to leave the world behind and come up to the mountains.
There was nothing to leave behind. Part of it was, I think I was just running up here as much as I was running away from the war. When I got to the airport in the plane, coming back into the States, there were protesters there, screaming at us. I'd lost Sue Lee and myself all at the same time.
It must have been very hard on you.
And I never wanted to need anybody ever again.
A few months ago, I don't think I would have understood that. But after the accident, I've known that sense of losing everything came.
The people you lost aren't dead. They're alive.
Thank God. But if I ever get the chance to see them again, I don't think it'll be the same.
We shouldn't be talking about this.
And why not?
We'd be better off not knowing so much about each other. No deep, dark secrets, no philosophizing, just working to get you well again, day by day.
But that's not life, Kane. That's coexistence. We're human beings. That we share each other's pain sometimes. That's the price we pay for having a soul.
I guess I just don't want you to have to experience all that pain and ugliness. There should be beauty in your life, Eden.
Kane.
Did you tell Dr. Nicholas that Lionel was in fact the one that stole his serum?
No, I'm going to let Lionel tell that to Dr. Nicholas himself, like he promised me he would. What about Keith and Gina?
What about them? They were guilty as sin. I mean, you should see the look on Gina's face when she thought that we had the serum, right?
Yeah, but Tim has denied it, right?
But he was rattled. They're hiding it somewhere. I know that. I know they know where it is.
Yeah, but that don't help us if we don't know where it is.
What about a safety deposit box? The container for the serum is small enough to fit in one, don't you think?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if there was a brand new receipt for a rental box in Gina's apartment.
You got it. Oh, what about a key, huh? I say, my vote is we go over to the apartment right now and we search the place.
How?
What do you mean, how? We know that Gina is not in her apartment. We know she's at the DA's office, in fact. So it's just a small matter of breaking through the lock on the front door.
Pearl, did I or did I not establish that we were going to respect the legalities involved?
Cruzy! We're talking about two people who have spent their entire life getting around legalities. Now, if the ends, in fact, justify the means, then it's very easy. Why should we get hung up on a simple matter of a search warrant? That's
I
all.
am not going to authorize a B&E.
A B&E?
A breaking and entering. You must have heard about it somewhere before.
Yes, I have. Of course,
I mean, come on, Cruz. Every day, Timmons bends the law is supposed to be upholding. Now, why should we play fair ball with him?
Pearl, this is the big leagues. If you can't handle the hard one, we got to send you down to the bushes.
Careful, careful. Thought I told you never to use these unless I was here to help.
well, I didn't know when you'd come back. Admit it. You have a way of storming out of here and not saying when or if you're going to come back at all. I'm not going to stay chained to that wheelchair the rest of my life.
I'm sorry. I need to be alone sometimes. I don't mean to upset you.
Look, I'm not saying that you need to sign in and out with me when you leave the cabin, but if you're going to leave here and not say anything to me, then... Look, if you're not going to teach me how to walk, then I can teach myself.
Good for you.
Yeah, right. Only my show of independence didn't work very well, did it?
You're trying. That's what's important.
It's not helping. I can't walk 3 steps without any help.
I guess you could use something to speed up the process, couldn't you?
I just have to keep at it. It's no magic potion.
Maybe there is.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not magic exactly, but I think it could help. Something I've been working on for a few days now, where I've been going.
What is it?
A surprise. And after we work with the crutches a little bit, I'll show it to you.
Kane, you've been so good to me. You don't have to.
Yes, I do. Because everything I do is for both of us.
Hey, excuse me for saying so, but this is nuts. A few hours ago, you asked me to speed up the process. Now you want to drop the whole thing?
It's no longer necessary.
I thought you said the stuff was dangerous.
Cruz, it's been destroyed.
By whom?
Apparently, it was taken by mistake. I can't reveal the identity of the person since it was an accident, but what's important is that the drug was safely disposed of, and it's no longer a danger to the public.
Well, I assume this person gave you some form of proof?
Oh, absolutely. I have corroboration from a man that I've known for many years, and I trust him completely. Cruz, I'm sorry, really. I just cannot be more specific for you.
Okay. I don't suppose you'd mind if I talked to the guy myself.
There's no
in
need to.
confidence.
Look, I am really satisfied that the whole situation has been resolved.
I can see that. Well, if you change your mind, Doctor, or if you need any help in the future, I hope
Absolutely, I won't hesitate. It's been a pleasure working with you. I hope that takes care of all the time and the trouble that you and your associates have gone to.
This is much too generous. We barely got started.
No, I insist. You're more than deserving of that.
I feel much more comfortable if we just sent you...
Wouldn't hear of it. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Made it all the way across the
All
room.
the way across the room. What is it, 5 steps?
We could only do 3 before.
An hour it took me. An hour. How long did it take me this time?
Another hour, I guess.
This is just too hard. I'm not building up any strength.
Yes, you are. You just want it all at once.
Look, time me, okay? I want to see how long it takes me to get to the bed.
No, I think you've done enough for now.
I'm going to keep doing this until I can't move another muscle.
No, wait. I think there's a better way. There's a different exercise you could be doing.
I don't want to swim anymore. If we go to the lake, I'll be so
No,
tired.
you don't have to go to the lake anymore.
Was this about the surprise you were talking about?
I think it's time for the grand unveiling, huh? Yeah, let's go. Drop the crutches. I think you deserve to be carried.
See? You built this?
Yeah. Well, I'm piping the water from the spring that feeds the lake. And the water comes in kind of fast, so it does act kind of like a whirlpool.
I can't believe this. I mean, this is wonderful.
Yeah, you can use it 2 or 3 times a day. I think it'll help the healing.
Of all the things you've done for me, this is the most incredible. The hours and hours of work you must have put in. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hardly. We just lost our only client.
I'm still very disturbed about the way that happened. I mean, it was so abrupt, so unexplained. I don't know about you, but I don't believe Nicholas's story for 1 second.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. But, if I was still a cop, I'd be on the guy right now trying to find out what he's hiding. But this private stuff is different. I mean, once the guy who hires you takes you off retainer, you're supposed to stay off, right?
Right? Yes, so.
Hey, watch your backs, watch your backs. Hot plates coming through, boys.
What is this?
Yeah, oyster stew from guest knows where. Couldn't be better if I made it myself. I taught the chef everything he needs to know, so you don't have to worry the fact that it's my recipe.
Some people believe in chicken soup. Pearl thinks that oyster stew is the solution to humanity's problem.
It's too hot. We're gonna have to wait until it cools off. But guess what? It means this. We open the celebration with a little bubbly.
Champagne?
And what are we celebrating?
Well, what do you mean, what are we celebrating? Whoa! Is everybody all right? Barely. Yeah, our first contract. How do you like that? All right. I mean, we can't. Come on. We can't make 1,000 smackers and not have a little celebration. So, 1 for the gent. I seem to be spilling a little bit.
No
but
problem.
Janitor, pick up the bill. And 1 for the lady. And 1 for safety's sake for the prima donna himself. Well, I'll tell you what. We may not be the Musketeers, but I would venture to say that the 3 of us will do glorious things here in Santa Barbara because you are a fantastic detective and we are fascinating people. Bottoms up. Not bad, not bad. So, what's with the long faces, huh? Come on, I'll get you another case, huh?
I know we'll get another case, but we should have solved this one.
Hey, if anybody could have, it would have been you. I mean, you should have seen her in action, man. Keith Timmons, he comes at us with both barrels loaded for bear, right? And she don't even flinch. Out of her pocket, she produces this vial. I didn't even know she had it. She acts like, hey, guys, this is a serum, and guess what? You 2 bozos are in great trouble, right? I mean, you should have seen the look on Gina's face. She practically collapsed, cool out on the floor.
Come on, Pearl, I was just doing my job. I thought that Timmons was going to take that bait, and he did.
What are you talking about? He almost did. We had him going for a minute there. I'm telling you, Cruz, I watch this girl in action, and she makes me aghast. This woman, she has nerves of steel, huh?
Come on, it is all in a day's work.
Oh, you did good by her, and she's the best. You know something? She is the best of the best. Yes,
I
sir.
think what we're witnessing here is living proof that champagne goes directly to the brain.
Hey, this is not champagne talking, sweetheart. But if there is veritas in vino, I don't mind telling the truth about you, really.
Bro, do you think you're embarrassing the way?
I don't think I was talking to you. I think I was talking to him.
Well, perhaps this isn't the time or the place.
Well, thanks a lot, buddy boy. I mean, you made her so uncomfortable that she don't even stay for lunch now for me, huh?
Bro, I don't think I'm the one who made her uncomfortable.
Hey, let me tell you something. Eleanor and I, we're good friends. I mean, I know her better than you know. Just better than you have any idea about.
Tell you what, I'm going to call you a cab and you can take the afternoon off, get some sleep.
I don't need any sleep, all right? What I need is some respect around here.
You're drunk.
Did you say drunk?
You can't inhale a whole bottle of champagne and be anything else. You go home, and I will explain to Eleanor that you took the day off. No big deal.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't need your explanations or your taxi cab service or your advice on women.
I'm not trying to give you advice, man. I'm just trying to take care of you.
Yeah, just explain one thing to me, please. Why do you have me around if you have such a low opinion of me? Why is that?
I do not have a low opinion of you.
No. Huh. Girls good for the laugh, huh? Yeah. Pat him on the back and send him home. Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to come home. Yeah, I'll go home. I'm going to call my own cab and I'll go. But don't take any bets on when I'm coming back.
It's so warm. And it's much warmer than the lake.
Well, we're talking about a smaller body of water. The sun has a chance to warm it up.
Oh, it feels wonderful.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is imagine yourself kicking your legs. Your mind will send impulses down to your lower body, and that should start some activity down there.
Well, what if it doesn't?
Well, the water's still doing you good. Just relax and, I don't know, try not to expect anything.
I'll try to relax, but I don't think I can.
Why?
Oh, I think I overdid it on the crutches. My shoulder and my neck are knots.
Oh, here. No, that's not gonna work.
Look, why don't you get in here with me? You can try to come in here. I mean, there's no reason why the both of us can't enjoy it, right?
You don't mind?
Of course I don't. Go change.
I don't know what got into Phil.
He probably won't even remember it in the morning.
Well, you know, it's just... He thinks that I humiliated him, you know, and I just wanted him to go home and get some rest.
Which he sorely needed. You did the right thing, Cruz.
I guess it was out of line to say what I did in front of you, though.
Listen, Cruz, I really appreciate you stepping in the way you did when you were saying those things to me. I was getting uncomfortable. I mean, you were right.
Well, but you know, he didn't mean to put you on the spot or anything bad at all. He just he gets carried away.
I know. But I believe that there should be a definite professional distance on the job. Otherwise, it makes it difficult to work with each other. And he was crossing some boundaries.
I suppose he was.
Of course, sometimes even with the best intentions, it's difficult to maintain that distance. Sometimes it's a definite uphill fight.
What took you so long?
I had to find these shorts. Took me a while.
Doesn't it feel wonderful?
Yeah, it feels great. Your shoulder still hurt?
Not so bad. The water helps a lot.
Well, let me see what I can do.